Hey guys, what's going on? It's Sunday morning, like 8 o'clock in the morning, and I am headed north. Haven't posted in a little while. Things got really crazy. Last week I snowplowed all the hours. I've got some footage on my new little action cam that I need to get moved over and edit and all that wonderful stuff. And then we just kind of started in on Green Meadows a little bit, so I'll have some updates coming out about that this week. But in the meantime, I just figured I'd maybe bring you guys along today. It's just me riding all by my lonesome. I've got a little bit of a trek ahead of me, but I am going to pick up a little bigger chainsaw. It's an MS460, so like 70 some odd cc's. Pretty big saw, rated to run a pretty decent bar. I think you can run out to like a 28 or a 32 on those if I remember correctly. So, but yeah, anyway, that's the predecessor to the current on the market 461. So I'm gonna go pick it up. It's a pretty wicked deal. Even if I do a $150 top end rebuild on it, I should still be probably less than half the value of a brand new saw of that caliber, the 461. I did go and look at them the other day. I want to say, I feel a sneeze coming on. Oh, that's not good. I want to say, if I remember correctly, and this was 16-inch bars on all of them. The MS441 was like $999 even. The MS61 was like 11 or 10, almost $1,100, and then the MS661 was like $1,250, and that's 16-inch bars on them. And then each step and bar they go up, 16, 18, 20, 25, 28, 32, 36 is $10 additional to the cost. So and I already have running around a 16-inch bar and a 25-inch bar. So basically, the saw that I found is really cheap. It's a good handful of years old because I believe the MS 461 was introduced a couple of years ago now. So the saw is probably like 10 years old, but it's a small engine. They're cheap to rebuild. Carburetors are stupid simple, so just kind of like, well, why not? So we're gonna go get that, and then that one's got a 20-inch bar on it, so that's convenient because I'll have then a 20-inch bar running around, which will be nice for kind of, sometimes I have the, stuff is too big for my 16, but then it's not big enough or whatnot for the 25 to get out, so it'll be nice having a bar in the middle. And then after I get the saw up and running, I'm gonna go out and get myself a little chainsaw mill, and I've got some small milling stuff I want to do. I want to see if I can't get into some light duty milling. I'll probably throw like a 36-inch bar on it to run the mill with, so that I can mill out to like 30 inches or so. So should be pretty cool though. So I'm looking forward to it, and I'll keep you guys posted along the way here. So stay tuned. Alrighty, so the saw has been acquired. Good deal on it. I started it and fired up in like 3 pulls, I think, which isn't bad for an older carbureted saw. But fired right up, idled fine, wound out real nice. I have nothing to be horribly concerned about, and at the price point I got into it, I think it'll be perfectly okay, even if I do have to put some parts in it. Looks a little dirty, so we'll throw it on the bench at home and strip her down, clean her up, and put her all back together, and it's in probably about the same shape as my Farm Boss, so pretty decent. But I am happy to be into a little bigger saw. so that I can maybe get into some milling. That's the exciting part. So but yeah, I'm like way out, and it's like, I mean, I'm way back in here. So all these curvy, windy, hilly roads with nothing but woods. It's actually a little refreshing. So and cool signs that say caution, falling rocks. That's good. So but yeah, I'm gonna try and work my way out of here, because unfortunately I have no service. So I'm just kind of backtracking the way that I came in, and hoping everything goes well, because I have no GPS for the way home. So it got me there though, pulled right into his driveway. Now it's just for the ride home. So I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'll throw the saw on the bench when I get home and kind of show you what I got into. So exciting stuff. All right, this will be a wrap up from earlier. I have on the table the MS460 that I picked up today. It did come with a 20-inch bar. I swapped that out. I had this 25 hanging around, so I put that on it because that's the biggest bar I have at the moment. I went through earlier today. I cleaned up the carb a little bit. I cleaned up all the gunk on it. Well, I shouldn't say all of it. I cleaned up a lot of the gunk. I'm going to use it next week. I'm taking down 2 pretty big trees at Adam's house, so I'll be using it. I'll probably also be picking up a little bigger bar. I was pretty excited about that. But I went ahead, cleaned the carb, cleaned all the gunk out of the clutch side of the saw, and got it running pretty good. So everything seems to be in good working order. It fires up pretty quick, a couple pulls. There's 2 to pop over, that's on full choke. But it's a happy camper, so got that done. It's got some wicked log dogs on it, so it'll be good for firewood. So that's that. And then I figured, while we were talking chainsaws, this is my old go-to. I ran the 25 on it very occasionally, not very often, but I picked up this as a MS290. The original Farm Boss. I picked this up for a steal of a deal too. Wasn't running right. Cleaned the carb up on it and cleaned it all up. She was good to go. So that's the Farm Boss. But this has been in pretty good working order for a while. 1 pull to the pop. So yeah, she's a good runner. She's done really well for me for quite a while now, the last 2 years. So, but I figured we'd add the big girl to the mix, and then I have an old home light that I gotta get going. That when DC, my roommate, comes out and cuts stuff up, I usually get him going with that. So, but that'll wrap up the chainsaw extravaganza from today. So, thanks for watching. Firefighter Barry out. Talk at y'all later. Signing off.